So today I'm going to show you guys how to easily dye a synthetic wig using this blonde wig that you see behind us and acrylic ink dye. All you'll need is a spray bottle, the ink dye, and some rubbing alcohol. I bought this Liquitex acrylic dye paint crap, one in yellow and one in orange. Oh, and some gloves if you don't want to have your hands dyed for like the next 24 hours. Usually when I dye my own hair, I use a little bit of orange, so I applied that same mixture to dyeing this wig. We mix it up. I kept putting alcohol in the actual ink bottle and shaking it up to pour it in just to get as much ink out of the bottle as I could. I watched a video of a girl do this and she only used one bottle for a very short wig, and I quickly realized that I probably should have bought two of the yellow ones. This is an experiment for everyone, so let's just see. Honestly, an easier way of doing this would just be to lay the wig down on a tarp, but I just put it on a selfie stick and started spraying. In my head, I thought this would be an easier way of showing you guys how I did this, and it did make a prettier shot, but it still shot pretty badly, but we did our best. This probably took me about 45 minutes outside, and I also did end up adding a little bit more orange to get more saturation. I started from the top and worked my way down, definitely focusing on the roots of the wig and then flipping them over to get the underside, making sure it's really saturated. I would first spray and then take my hand and rub it into the wig to make sure that it's getting every single strand. I suggest going top to bottom just because if you end up running out of ink, it's not going to be in segments of the wig. Instead, it'll create an ombre effect. Luckily, we didn't run into this problem, but that's just kind of a heads up. Starting from the top also gives the ink a chance to kind of run down to the rest of the wig, helping it spread more thoroughly. By the time I got done spraying the middle section, there was basically just a few end pieces that I needed to spray, and then I balled up the entire wig and squeezed it together. That way the dye could kind of spread evenly. Cute little appreciation moment for my green furry hair clip, and we're back to spraying. It was a hot day, so the wig was kind of drying really fast while I was spraying it and getting a little hard, a little crusty. Do not worry about the wig losing its texture or styling that it came with. She will end up having her curls once more. As a person that's tried other methods thinking it'd be easier, such as boiling the wigs with Brit dye, that absolutely can ruin your wigs and has for me. This technique, although a little more tedious, was just a guarantee that my wig will not lose its styling or texture. When I finished, I let the wig sit for an hour outside, and then I brought her inside where I washed her out with cold water, because just like real hair, we're trying to save the color in this, so make sure your water is cold. After we washed her out, we laid her on a towel to dry. I waited a few hours and then brushed her out while she was still a little wet, just because I didn't want her drying while she was like kind of tangly. I don't know. That was just what was in my brain. And then the next morning she was fully dry and we brushed her out again, and we're just gonna give this a little moment for the ASMR that comes with it. It sounds so nice to brush out this wig. She did not lose any of her curls, and I am so happy. Love that I'm wearing the same outfit, except I've mysteriously lost my shirt. Being me, you know I had to show you guys a try on at the end. So here's what my hair is looking like now. She basically has about 4 extensions left in her head. I also thought this would be a good opportunity to show you guys how I put on a wig. First, we split our hair in half, and then you twist them in the same direction, doesn't matter which, and then we make a goofy face, and you switch twists between each hand in the back so that they are basically wrapping around your head, and then you pin them in the front, and that is how it takes me approximately 5 seconds to pin my hair up for a wig. Boop. After you slap the wig cap on, you just throw the wig on, leaning your head into it, and then when you flip over, it's probably gonna look very goofy and weird, and you just move it and adjust it. Make sure you pull all the little side pieces out that may have gotten caught in the cap of it or in the back of it. We do some more brushing. Brush, 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 brush. And here is the wig. She definitely looks like a little Easter baby. This is her just alone. When this wig was blonde, I kind of styled her into pigtails all the time, a little Holly Madison style. So I decided to give that a try again, and she was looking so cute. I'm really, really happy with how she turned out. Here's kind of a zoom in on the color and the bang saturation and all that good stuff. But of course, you know me, we had to do a little reset and give her the full go. Let's go see what she looks like outside with a full face, shall we? I think we can all agree. The little chick out of the egg emoji, that is her. She is giving Sailor Moon. She is giving Big Bird but sexy. These are all taken on my Canon, but I also shot some stuff on my iPhone, and the color definitely looks a little different in person, and I think it's more accurate on iPhone, so I included some of that as well. Of course, Dakota walked out on me filming my sexy videos, and he was embarrassing me, so I had to drag him in for a little bit of it for a guest appearance. He wouldn't come in, and he was my hype man instead, which I appreciated. And then we sat outside together and had a beautiful time, and that is the end of this wig video. Dye your wigs, and your boyfriends will jump on you. Okay, bye.